Alas, it doesn't look like there are any more possessed pumpkins in the patch just today. Sorry, Wildmother. I know you're really concerned about finding all of those galloping gourds, especially because I really want to adopt this little gourd child. Just look at it. It's so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. If only it wasn't so difficult to find the giant gourds and collect up all of the golden pumpkins that we need. 20 of them in order to be able to exchange them for a gourd child. I definitely want to do that. But thankfully, Wildmother is really hopeful that with her and Willow, we'll be able to ride across the Goldenhills Valley and find more of the possessed pumpkins, and hopefully convince them to give us their golden pumpkin loot, because I definitely want that. And I think Wildmother also feels a little bit responsible. She was one of the major forces that existed to the north and helped to kind of keep all of the different types of magic energies in the world in check. To see that some of the Pandoric energy has slipped into the pumpkin patch, I think she feels for some reason like it's her fault. I can't really understand that, but you know, she's a 1,000-year-old magic horse. Perhaps her roots ran very deep and she understands better than I do exactly how all of these magics affect each other. So I know that Wildmother wants to spend more time in the forest here and try to figure out exactly what, or even who, has caused the pumpkin patch to become possessed. But we're just gonna have to do our best, okay, Wildmother? But alright guys, so I suppose the best thing for us to focus on right now is probably helping Jasper. That's going to send us riding, like rolling and roaming all over the forest anyway, since our next task is to actually speak with the people up at Goldenleaf Stables and try to get the keys that Jasper needs in order to restart his tractor, which would definitely help us because it would open up the tractor for use here. Plus, who knows? Maybe we'll run across some pumpkins or something else hiding in the forest whilst we're about. Alright, come on, Wildmother. And Willow. Willow, I really should go ahead and let you run loose. She gets very chatty, but when she's running loose, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I can tell, Willow, you are just such a chatty cat. Let's search up here. We want to be thorough. We're looking for pumpkins. I wouldn't have thought that they could roam far and wide, but, you know, I've never run into a possessed pumpkin before either. And again, the good thing is, if we can hear them over Willow's chatteriness... Oh, and hang on, this is just so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is just so pretty. This is the kind of gorgeous autumn that I just love to see. Hopefully I'll be able to take you guys on some real-life adventures to the beauty of the Appalachian Mountains in autumn. One day, one day. Alright, maybe the wolves have a possessed pumpkin. So we'll check up here and see what the wolves are up to. Maybe there's a possessed pumpkin hiding in the nooks and crannies. Or maybe we'll stumble on some wolf pups. That too. Oh, look at all the mushrooms! Would be very exciting. Okay, nothing here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around. At least now we know. We want to make sure that I need like 20 of those little gourds, so it's going to be a lot of work to make sure that we're not missing out on any of them. And I really hope that none of them are hiding down there, because that would make me very sad if I couldn't be able to help solve this. I want a dancing gourd. I want a dancing gourd child, and it's just so perfect for Wildmother to have as something to look after too. Alright, we'll ignore where the wild wolves are roaming. Maybe there'll be something down in the forest that we can find? Alright. Oop, careful. Ooh, careful there, Wildmother. Alright. I hear them! Dancing gourd babies! Welcome! Welcome, little ones! Oh my gosh, you guys. We found some more. Oh, this makes me so happy. They were hiding down here. Alright, hello? Oh, there they go! Alright, we've got him, we've got him! Come on, Willow! Alright. Oh, are you trying to hide? Oh no, you don't, little one. There we go. Alright, we found one. And then I saw the other ones run this way. Hopefully they won't be too hard to find. I hear one. And we've got one following us. And I hear Willow. Willow, you have a lot to say about this, don't you? Alright, I want to just be careful. Darn, I should have looked where the other two were running. Oh, I see one! Okay, so they are scattered all over the place. Okay, come on. Alright, there we go. We have the second one. Is this the third one? No, that's a different type of gourd. Oh, who's this? Oh my, there's just like horses scattered about too. Alright, we need to find their sibling. Somewhere nearby. There's so many gourds scattered through the forest. Who knows what... Who knows what other secrets we have lingering. I think we were getting close to the Great Gourd. Alright, let's see. Somewhere over here? Oh, I see it! I see it! Alright. Alright, almost. It's okay, little one. There, alright. So we found all 3 of the gourd babies, and now we can take them back to their possessed pumpkin parent. Oh, this is gonna be quite the conundrum, but oh so much fun. So let's go ahead and... Oof. Oh no, a trick! Oh no. Please. Where are you guys going? Alright, let's catch him. Oh. Where'd the babies go? Oh, we got it! Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. Oh, gracious me. I feel like that definitely gave us a little bit of a rush though. So let's take just a moment to catch our breath. I know, Willow, are you covered in pumpkin? Oh my gosh. Wildmother, there. Oh, you're so beautiful, Wildmother, I swear. Just the more I look at her, she really is stunning, isn't she? Oh, there you go. Yeah, she's really something. Just look at her. She's so beautiful. But all right, Wildmother, you hang on just a second. Those little gourds scattered all about. Now I want to make sure that we aren't missing anything because I think I saw something very, very interesting indeed. Come on, Willow. Okay, just a few more bushes. Oh my gosh. I swear finding where these gourds have gone is actually a lot trickier than I thought, but I keep thinking I see something out of the corner of my eye. So maybe they're just hiding right over the edge here. Let's see. Any down here? Willow, where did you just go? Oh, whoa. Wait. What? What's this? Are you a gourd? No, you're definitely a horse. You're a horse covered in mushrooms. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're so beautiful. Oh, you're just gorgeous. And I can pet you. Hello, pretty. What are you doing here? You're a little bit intense to look at because you're missing pieces of yourself. Are you like a wood horse? Look at you. Oh, you're glorious and you're covered in fungus and moss and I can pet you? And I can ride you? Okay, this is definitely something curious. Are you just a wild magic Jorvik horse hanging out here in the forest? Are you actually, do you have something to do with all of the pumpkins that are currently trotting about? And wait, what was that sound? Another horse! Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You're a pumpkin. You are a pumpkin horse, a magic Jorvik pumpkin horse. What are you doing here? Look at you. Are you following the galloping gourds? Wait a second. Are you, hang on guys. I think, okay, wait a second. 2 beautiful magic Jorvik horses with unique traits perfectly suited for the autumn season appearing here in the midst of Goldenleaf Forest just as patches of possessed pumpkins pounce by. I don't think this is a coincidence. I think I need to take these 2 back to the barn and maybe have a good talk between them and Wildmother. Okay, so for one thing, completely ignoring the creepy little singing that is beginning to come up from my pipes, since it is the Halloween season and apparently the spook energy is at its heights, let's go ahead and review. Wildmother, what you have communicated to me through a series of hoof taps, nods, snorts, and wiggles of your leaves is that these two are actually a pair of young, magic wild Yorvik horses from the bogs to the north who have come down because they have gotten just old enough to be playful and pulling pranks on the pumpkin patches in Jasper's farm. It's all beginning to make a little bit more sense now. So, oh geez, oh, Ghost, could you give me just a couple minutes without scaring the living daylights out of me? My gosh. All right, so from what Wildmother has been able to communicate to me, we have two new additions to our beautiful, beautiful family of magic Yorvik horses, and they're a couple of pranksters. Guys, I would like all of you to meet Berry Spice and Fern Mist, who are two of the special Yorvik horses that have come down from the northern fields to join Yarlahim this year. Well, Yarlahim and all of the rest this year. And they're really, really something special. Berry Spice is actually a type of pumpkin horse, and Fern Mist is actually a type of Woodear horse. Apparently they're best friends, and they have grown up and been raised in the bogs to the north, and they've gotten pretty old. The bogs now feel kind of small. They wanted to come down and do something special, so they possessed the pumpkins in Jasper's pumpkin patch to give themselves something to do in their very first day of being in the human area. Wildmother and Willow are not happy about that, and Wildmother wants them to help us out with our quest in the Goldenhills Valley so that they can return a little bit of the balance to the land and, you know, kind of do public service for making up for the trouble that they've caused. Not that I personally consider possessed gourds to be trouble, but I understand not everyone may feel that way, especially Jasper. I mean, I bet those pumpkin sales are supposed to get him through the winter, and now what? We'll have to bring him plenty of supplies, bake him a pie. Hopefully that'll see him through the hard season. But Wildmother really wants to make sure that these two know you can't just come down and wave your magic around in the human realm without consequences. So Berry Spice and Fern Mist are going to be joining us, and I'm so excited! Oh my gosh! Alright, is there some way... Hey, Berry Spice. Hello, beautiful. Is there some way that I can actually read up on the type of horses that they are right now? Let's see. Can I do that if I was riding them? Wildmother, is there a way to see maybe some information about your horse type? Darn, there is not from what I can see. But that's okay, because I do have some notes written down, since you guys can actually have these horses too, which I'm sure you guys know by now, since they are waiting for you in Galloper's Keep, and they are really, really something special. I am so ridiculously excited about them. But alright, so with the pumpkin magic horse, we actually have a type called the Pepita. And the Pepita is a very social breed who likes to hang out in herds. And herds of Pepita tend to pop up in the outskirts of Yorvik's agricultural lands. Watchful farmers hope for a glimpse of these curious horses, observing the harvest, as the Pepita is considered a good luck omen. So Berry Spice, even though she's a prankster, is normally a good luck omen. And I would say that that definitely holds true for how amazing it is that she's a freaking pumpkin horse. This is fantastic. In rural corners of Yorvik, children leave buckets of candy corn on the edges of fields as an offering of goodwill. And for the Pepita, they have a cozy scent, reminiscent of nutmeg and cloves. Its mane is coarse and grows quickly, so I wonder if we need to learn how to prune it like a little bonsai. That sounds so much fun. Oh my gosh. While the Pepita is an excellent riding horse for all hours of the day, you can tell by the glimmer in its eyes that it enjoys rides at twilight. So that, I know, Willow, my goodness, you're chattery. So that is what we can expect out of Berry Spice. And then we also have Fern Mist, who is a Woodear type of horse. Long thought to be unrideable, my notes say. It was only after years of research that a druid herbalist named Hazel Stames realized that the Woodear doesn't experience the world through sight and sound like other horses. Because if you look closely at Fern Mist eyes, you guys, she's actually blind. Isn't that something intense? And so the way she communicates isn't actually with her sight, but it's through a mycelial network in the very ground of Jorvik, which is actually how trees communicate in real life to each other as well. All those mushrooms I keep yammering on about and saying are oh so much fun, they actually have a hidden network in the ground that connects trees, mushrooms, other plants, and it allows all of the plants in an area and an ecosystem to communicate with one another, which is very important if you're going to make sure that the resources are spread around so that the whole forest doesn't collapse. So what Fern Mist can do, she can actually communicate with those fungal networks and with the mushrooms so that she can figure out where she needs to go in order to follow the other horse herds. I think that's kind of amazing, and it's even more important to make sure that mushrooms are now growing everywhere I can possibly make them happen. Woodear has a distinctive mulchy or odor that, while intense at first, really grows on you. Ah, like the scent of good mulch, I bet. It loves nothing more than long rides in bogs and wet forest. When kept in stables, Woodear prefers a box close to the shower stall. So we will definitely make that happen. But you guys, this is going to be so much fun. You too can adopt these horses at Galloper's Keep, but we were just very lucky that we found Berry Spice and Fern Mist, two best friends pulling pranks, hiding inside of Goldenhills Valley. And I'm very excited to see how Wildmother is going to rein in their playfulness and bring them to task so that they can start helping us with all of our quests in Goldenhills Valley. Oh, they're beautiful. They look quite a bit like normal fjord horses when they're out in the populated areas and their magic isn't as strong. But that's something I think I'm going to save and show to you guys in the future as they help us with our quest. So, I think Wildmother and Willow still need to give these two a good talking to, so I'm going to leave them be, but when we come back, we will continue to explore the Golden Hills area with Wildmother, Berry Spice, Fern Mist, and Fire Lord in order to complete the quests that we have and see what awesome autumn adventures we might be able to go on, and also do our best to try to get those little galloping gourds. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!